Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see if I can do it like this. Orientation is locked. Alright, we're gonna do it like this. Because I think that I am on my limit on my StreamYard this month and I'm on basic. Because I went 6 hours live on Thanksgiving. And you know what that means when that happens? When all this happens. Coffee's ready. I'm going to the kitchen. Ooh, dart me. Oh, come on. Back. Okay. Light me. Got my phone propped up. Damn. It's time to wake up this morning. Ooh, shit. Where's everything else that I need? Okay. It's my house, my decision. As long as I ain't hurting no one with what I got on, ain't nobody's fucking business. Oh, that callus right there. Squeamish. Fuck you. I'll go ahead and I'll take this right now since it's all day. And wait until I actually get my food. And put that right there. And coffee doesn't affect my sugar as long as I don't put anything else in it. So, and I drink it straight black. Strong straight black. That's how I like it. I tried to do my hair this morning, but Need to get that brush. Need to order one. And I was in so many chat rooms last night. I was in KK's chat room last night, and I was in Angela Jade's a little bit, and I was in Brooks, which I love Brooks. It's kind of quiet. I let coffee settle in before my mouth runs off. Off. Get a fastener. Hi Sam, how you doing? Mm. Oh, that's cool. I'm doing good. Hi. Hey Charles, how you doing? Okay. No. What's up? Coffee. Go ahead and take mine. How was it this morning?
Huh?
CM Punk's back.
Yeah.
Want want to see if you remembered.
See what?
I want to see if you knew.
Yeah, I looked at it.
Who is he after? Is he after Seth Rollins?
I think so.
I know so.
Think that way.
Oh. Hmm. Be happy you're single. What? Oh. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Mm. think I did. I'll look it over and see if I did. I don't date. Mm. I don't online date. Mm. Some dogs barking at. Mm. I love being single. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. I think I need to put it on TV. Hold on. Now I do after I finish this coffee and I'm put on the TV. Mm. Ain't I'm getting soccer counts? What the hell? Oh, fuck no. Yeah, more. Nope. Carolina, baby. It's not true. Although you'll be able to go hunting today, William.
Uh-huh.
You'll be able to go hunting today,
I
William.
hope.
You hope. That didn't work. I ain't got big enough. Holder for it. Let's see. That's a little bit better.
days before Nancy was admitted to the hospital, where she died. Created the fake invoice for the arsenic, and forensic analysis proved that
Christmas tree lighting is inviting you and your family to come out and celebrate. That event begins at 5 p.m. and runs until 8 tonight. It's happening at the Lowe's Foods Shopping Center. Entry is free, along with all kids' activities and entertainment. There will be face painting, bubble artists, and much more. City officials ask you come out, grab a cup of hot chocolate, and help bring in the Christmas season. Meteorologist Chandler Jordan has a first alert forecast. Good morning, Chandler.
Hey, good morning, and sorry, you know what? We're starting the day off cloudy again out there, but the good news is that once again, we're clearing out clouds. As we get into the afternoon, we'll start to filter in some more sunshine out there across the Midlands and your high temperature.
There we go.
I got it. Hello? Mind if I sit? Oh.
And now get 20% off in the Wendy's app if you include a Frost. When you get a chip in your windshield, trust Safe Lanes. This couple counts on their SUV as they travel for their small business. So when they got a chip in their windshield, they brought it to Safe Lane for a same-day in-shop repair. We repaired the chip right away, and with their insurance, it was no cost to them. Plus, to protect their glass, we installed new wipers too. That service the way you need it.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Joe law firms obtained over $100 million plus verdicts and settlements for injured South Carolina. If you unfortunately suffered serious injury or lost a loved one in an accident, you have a been there, done that law firm on your side. Just call Joe.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's an East Lawn sales event.
We got sound.
Now get a low 319 per month by road, or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the road pipeline. Better hurry. These offers won't be back in stock.
Over the last 20 plus years, we've learned a lot about customers' love. Like how 75% of our customers are converting their tubs into showers to help prevent falls. Or how our customers put their trust in us, which is why we only send trained bath fitter installers into your home.
Or how our customers will love that we give our best price up front on your remodel.
Over the last 20 years, we've grown as a family and a company. Go with the folks you know and trust.
Give the Bath Fitter family a call today for that free in-home estimate.
The lottery isn't about jackpot winners. It's about investing in our students. Even when it began in 2002, it was lottery proceeds that helped fund the technology initiatives in schools across South Carolina. When students opened up those screens for the first time, they discovered a lifelong wealth of learning that shaped them into the professionals and people they are today. When you play the lottery, the real winners are always our students. After all, education is our middle name.
Live from Columbia, South Carolina, WYS News 10 Sunrise starts now.
Still
I
have
got sound. There's no more dead air.
Dollar ticket types. We have details just ahead. Good Tuesday morning, and thank you for sticking with us here on Sunday.
Yeah, that's a Prince tattoo.
And I'm Mrs. R. Foster. Meteorologist Chandler Jordan joins us this morning for a look at your first alert forecast. How are we shaping up for our Giving Tuesday, Chandler?
Yeah, you know, it's getting cold. Very, very cold outside today.
How's your goats doing?
Yeah,
No more babies?
not in the mid and upper 30s out there. So we'll hang in these mid and upper 30s at least for another couple of hours before we gradually start to make it into the 40s. Look at that, Chester. Good morning to you. I know you're cold. 28 degrees right now. We've got a chilly 31 degrees currently in Saluda. The rest of us in the mid 30s right now, like in Bishopville, where it's cold 34 to start the day. And good morning to Columbia, coming in at a cold, 36 right now. We also had some clouds increase across the region. If you were out and about to start the day, I'm sure you've noticed them so far. If you've looked outside this morning to see them, and it's a blanket of cirrus clouds. These are very high in the sky, very thin clouds, but a lot of them out there to start the day. The good news is that we're beginning to clear out in the upstate at first. You can see in the upstate where we're starting to get some more sunshine, and we'll gradually see these clouds build off to our south and to our east so that we'll get rid of the cloud cover, filter in some sunshine, especially as we get closer to the second half of the day. So this morning out there, cloudy, mostly cloudy. That lasts through about 10 or 11 o'clock, closer to lunchtime. Partly cloudy skies, temperatures at that point around 50 degrees. And then by the afternoon, we're working with lots of sunshine. Temperatures are going to top out in the mid-50s. So all in all, not too bad for your Tuesday afternoon. It'll feel pretty all right in the direct sunlight a little later on. And we do have some warmer afternoons that are also followed by an opportunity of rain to return to the Midlands. We'll talk about when that is coming up here in just a few minutes.
Officials at the Albertus Glen Detention Center are investigating a weekend assault involving several inmates. Officials say the assault happened Saturday evening around 5:30. They say a 40-year-old inmate was attacked by another inmate after using the restroom, and then soon after, many others joined in on the assault. Officials say the victim was taken to the hospital after suffering injuries to the face, head, and arms, but he is expected to be okay. A trial has begun for a former Midlands pastor charged with 12 counts of criminal sexual contact with a child. 56-year-old William Oswald was a pastor of Dunn's Chapel Church in South Conbury. He was arrested back in 2019. According to investigators, two victims say Oswald sexually abused them more than 100 times between 1996 and 2001. Authorities say Oswald abused the victims from the age of 8 through their teenage years. The trial started yesterday after being delayed due to the pandemic. A man in Sumter County is now behind bars after an $80,000 chicken heist was foiled. Investigators arrested the man who they say swiped the truckload of chicken from the Pilgrim's Pride plant. He's also accused of trying to resell the chicken. Our own Jalen Tart has the story.
According to the Sumter County Sheriff's Department, 55-year-old Christopher Thomas was supposed to deliver 41,000 pounds of chicken to two locations in Milton, Georgia, but had other plans to make cash.
I don't know how you get $80,000 worth of chicken out of the plant in the first place.
Yes, he said it. $80,000 worth of chicken. Sumter County deputies, along with the assistance from Lee County Sheriff's Office, arrested Thomas on Saturday evening. According to the Sumter County Sheriff's Department, Thomas of Florence, South Carolina, was hired by Pilgrim's Pride to deliver chicken and is suspected to have stolen the chicken for the purposes of selling it. I spoke to a worker at the plant who says this news comes as no surprise as these types of thefts keep happening.
I'm not entirely sure how this is happening, to be honest. That's a lot.
Now you got the chicken thief.
Someone out here twice. So I really have no idea how they're even doing it and what they're doing to stop it.
Investigators believe Thomas sold part of the load of chicken he was transporting in various locations. He is believed to be in the process of selling more when deputies performed a traffic stop. Thomas gave consent to deputies to search the truck, and when opened, the investigators saw pallets loaded with cases of frozen chicken confirmed to be pallets of stolen chicken from Pilgrim's Pride. Thomas was then placed under arrest. He was arrested with approximately 7 pallets loaded with 215 cases of chicken weighing 8,000 pounds remaining. It is believed that Thomas sold about 33,000 pounds of chicken. Thomas has been charged with breach of trust with fraudulent intent and is valued at $10,000 or more. The worker gave insight on what the company could do to better manage the security of the plant.
But I guess the checkpoint, just make sure you know who's coming in and out, what's on the trucks and all that. I have no idea how they got the trucks out there, because usually there's these big trucks that have freezers in them. I'm guessing they have one of those.
If found guilty, Thomas could serve up to 10 years in prison. Thomas appeared in court on Monday morning and was granted a $50,000 bond, but has yet to pay up.
Chicken.
Reporting in Sumter, Jalen Tart, WIS News 10.
How you steal 8,000 pounds worth of chicken?
Sean Edward Murphy is charged with malicious injury.
Explain that to me.
According to the arrest warrant, Murphy was seen scratching the paint of a victim's truck on
I've heard of porch
Officials
pirates.
said the cost of damages is over $1,000.
Now we're hearing
Mercury
chicken
was
thief.
booked at the Orangeburg County.
No.
No charges will be filed in a Richland County homicide because the sheriff says the shooting was justified. Officials say the shooter had an active order of protection on file against the man due to a history of domestic violence. According to the incident report, the man followed the woman to her home on Wynn Way and aggressively approached her. The report said he tried to hit her. That is when she shot him in self-defense. He has since been identified as 41-year-old Antoine Ashley. The woman Antoine Ashley died on the scene.
Well, yesterday it was chilly, a lot colder out there for us this morning. I'm sure your heater has been working pretty hard to help us stay warm inside, and we've got some much colder mornings ahead. So even though we've got some low and mid 30s out there, keep in mind that mid and upper 20s return to the Midlands for tomorrow as well as Thursday morning. So you'll definitely need some time to get out there, start your car, make sure it's all warm and ready for you as you get ready to start your day. Now, we're going to stay dry. It's this drier air that's allowing for our temperature to cool off so quickly. However, once we get to Friday and into the upcoming weekend, our pattern turns unsettled again with the opportunity for rain to return to the Midlands. We'll talk about the showers that make a return and the cold air that's headed our way in your full First Alert 10-day forecast. That's coming up right after this break.
And don't forget, if you would like to help a family this Christmas, phone lines are now open for the 2023 Families Helping Families. WIS is partnering with the organization to host this event.
I've heard of porch
From now
pirates.
until 8:30 tonight, you can call 803-758-1020 to donate. Sunrise will be right back after the break.
But he's still giving you zoomies in the morning.
Sponsored by McWhorter Bellinger and Associates.
But he's still giving you zoomies in the morning.
Call McWhorter Bellinger and
Zoomies running around. They call them zoomies.
Thursday Kid Jewelers has helped thousands of people get the money they deserve. During a car crash or on the job. Call all
My
9.
ass, wait till it gets a little bit warmer for me to wash my hair, motherfucker.
Perseverance. Politics.
I ain't playing that shit. The hell? This is the most I've had on viewers since I started my YouTube channel.
And difference makers here in the Midlands. This is WIS News Prime Time, weeknights at 7:30.
Me? No.
Get your local news and First Alert weather.
No. I got to have mine grilled. It's the only way I don't eat crispy. I don't. God damn, I got to look. Stick me fuck up. Fuck. Get out. Okay.
And so much more, all in one place. Streaming now on Peacock.
Ain't no way in hell. I got to have mine grilled. But chicken is protein, and there's certain things that I got to avoid to eat. Certain things. I'm gonna have this little thing sticking out. I might as well just claim it as a loss for my hair today. Sweets. No, my blood sugar. Y'all could look at my last doctor's visits. It's on my channel. Just add, subscribe, and it goes. It goes into full detail of what a diabetic visit is. I try to do a lot of doctor's visits, except for therapy. When I see my psychologist, I don't film there because that's kind of private, you know. They don't allow that. But
Families Helping Families is continuing 4 decades of tradition
my diabetic doctor. I think I did my foot doctor when I was seeing her. I see her every once in a while because I got it's to where it's manageable. Um, the person that does my prosthesis, some of y'all may not know, is that I am a below the knee amputee on my right. I couldn't really say anything because I didn't want my dad to look at be like, oh, what the hell is she talking to? Who in the hell is she talking to? I'm 47 years old, so there's a lot of people that's still living with their parents and chip in. So I chip in. I pay the light bill, okay? I pay the light bill. I pay the internet bill, which ding ding, you get to see me. And I pay for my cell phone bill, clink clink, which I am on right now, so thank you.
If you would like to adopt a family, that is what they are here to help you with. You can also make a monetary donation as well.
He pays
all of these
for
volunteers, this is not their first time being
the
here.
dish
Some of you
and
were
the
here last week
phone,
too, weren't you?
the water, which helps keep you clean and keep you hydrated. And
It's an honor, you know. We got here around 4 o'clock this morning, and we've been here from 4 to 8.
his cell phone bill,
It's just really great to get.
Yes, and
which
they
is
woke up
very,
bright
very
early around 3
picky.
a.m., so we are so grateful.
He
that
tried
they're
to go with
helping you out here in
T-Mobile,
the community. And families helping
which is
families
the
help
company
throughout
that I
1,400
use. I
families
love you,
all across the
T-Mobile.
Midlands. But right now, there are actually about
And
800
they tried to
families
give him an
left that need to be helped.
iPhone.
So call, ask those questions to our volunteers, adopt a
Sweeties.
family, and we want to thank you, our viewers, for adopting families over the past week or so. You really are making such an impact here in the Midlands. Back to you in the studio.
I suggest that I am a Samsung. I am a Android girl. I am a Android girl.
Or visit
So
this
be
website,
that.
fhfmidlands.org. We also have all of this
But like I said,
information linked
oh,
on
sorry,
our
I have
website
an
at
it right here.
wystv.com.
I have
Hopefully your Tuesday
StreamYard,
a great start so far.
and I normally do StreamYard through my StreamYard, which you would see a ticker running up underneath, which has my Cash App, my Amazon wish list, and my PayPal, which is good for donations. It's always appreciative, but never expected.
Eventually going to start to see some of this clearing make its way
So,
into
I
the Midlands.
love y'all.
Already starting to get a little bit of clearing.
But now I can talk to myself because it's just me. Hello, hello, hello. It's just me.
Temperatures out there right now for you are chilly. We're in the mid and upper 30s.
I'm a Carolina
because
girl.
these clouds are so high up in the sky.
Gamecocks all the
Our ground
way,
observations
yay!
are having trouble picking
I
up
don't
on
know
clouds
what I
out there.
saw
That's why
Saturday,
it's
but I better not
sunny,
see
but
that
fast.
ever
You're
again.
locked in with cloudy to mostly cloudy skies.
I
Now,
better
once
not
we get into the
see it
afternoon, cloud
ever
cover continues to slowly
again.
decrease as we get into the second half of the day. And it's not going to be too bad out there once we get some more sunshine into our sky. Temperatures are going to climb into the mid-50s. So all in all, it's a nice end.
I got enough right now for a whole damn meal.
Sunlight, not going to feel too bad, but certainly for us
I got
out
enough
there, if
stars.
you happen to be spending some time outside, just make sure you have some way for you to be able to stay warm. Wednesday and Thursday for you, mid and upper 20s across the Midlands, and that's thanks to some much colder air that settles into the region. So we've got some much colder mornings for tomorrow as well as Thursday. Be prepared for that if you're out the door early. And then once we get into the upcoming weekend, we are a little more mild, and that's thanks for the opportunity for going back into the Midlands as well as rain. And we'll talk about that here in just a few moments. Here's First Alert Futurecast out there locked in with this thick cloud cover as we start the day. And then once we get into the afternoon, notice how these thicker clouds move off to the south and to the east. And it looks like we get some clearing closer to lunchtime. Still some lingering clouds out there by 12 o'clock, but it's the afternoon where the sunshine really settles in, and that's what helps our temperature make it into the mid-50s out there by the end of the day. So it's a nice Tuesday afternoon. Once we get into Tuesday night, keep a clear sky around. We're going to be light. That's thanks to high pressure taking control of our forecast tonight And that's what helps our temperature really cool off. So that's why we've got mid and upper 20s for you tomorrow morning. And then by the time we get into the afternoon tomorrow, lots of sunshine to work with and high temperatures that make it back into the low 50s. So not too bad for Wednesday afternoon. By Wednesday night into the early parts of Thursday morning, we do see an increase of clouds.
Two
medications back in the air, 60 for you on Thursday afternoon. So we are going to stay dry Thursday, and then it's once we get into the upcoming weekend where our rain returns. And we need to bag some leaves or do some yard work the next few days would be great to do so, especially this afternoon. It'll feel pretty good out there in the direct sunlight. We get showers to go in on Friday.
Yeah,
You're going to continue to hang with us for your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All
I know how I messed up on my
even Monday of next week. We've got some showers for some of us out there. It will be cooler by the middle of next week. Daytime highs dropping into the upper 50s. Make sure you stay with us. Sunrise
but everything's back to kosher.
Night. This is like a complete game from them. Only on the CW. Oh, no, what time is it?
Into the end zone!
Trying to play football. Don't miss Inside the NFL. Everybody make a play. Every Tuesday night, we come here to make a statement.
But I'm getting tired of this thing sticking. I'm about ready to lose this battle too.
Inside the NFL tonight at 8/7 Central. Stream free next day on the CW. Entresto is the number
Beat
one
goes
brand
on.
prescribed by cardiologists. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Don't take Entresto with
Okay, what's that battle too? Drums keep pounding rhythm to the brain. La-di-da-di-dee. La-di-da-di-da.
Do you have a house that's costing you too much time and money?
We're Columbia Cash Home Buyers, the Midland's #1 home buyers.
And we want to buy your house for cash. If you have a house that needs total repairs, maybe a vacant or an inherited home, we'll buy anything.
I believe that whenever I done eating and drinking my second cup of coffee, Mama, this one's for you. I love you.
Thinking of selling your house.
I always drink 2 cups of coffee, sometimes 3,
That's 803
but I always make sure that that a cup goes to my mom because we used to drink coffee together, which is another one of our videos that we used to do, and it's in the description. So feel not in the description, but in my video library. So enjoy.
January 16th and 17th. The stage, the lights, the roar.
I give up on my hair today. Fuck it.
Nothing quite like country music. And only we give you this.
I'm gonna put this up here so I can find it later on today.
Anywhere else. Artists.
And that's my blood sugar.
We are country music. Turn it up loud. We are Circle. Buckle up, because we're just
Buckle up, buttercup,
Hey,
ay,
we
woo.
venture to exotic queens, where we see the male Homo sapien in his natural habitat.
And the only way I eat these type of biscuits if I have mayo on both of them. And my dad's not gonna like me for the next few months, and frankly I don't give a fuck. But but
Here's a reason to smile.
2 of them is going to be thin.
Black Friday or Cyber Monday, but guess what? Today is Travel Tuesday. The event emerged in 2016 with the aim of extending the week of discounts and encouraging people to buy trips to plan their vacations in advance, which makes it one of the best days not only to book flights, but also to find great discounts on hotels and other vacation packages. Today you can find deals on airline websites of your choice, as well as travel agencies and other tourism companies. And I was just telling Chandler and Jordan this morning, I've already, during commercial breaks, been on my phone trying to search for flights, and there are some great deals on some of these apps and different airlines. So yeah, if you want to plan a vacation ahead for next year, do it today. I love this. I don't think I ever knew about Travel Tuesday, but there are so many apps and websites now that help you do it. maybe I shouldn't tell too many people
Trivago.
about it. But,
Or just go
it's
to
an
the
app that you can find like super good prices for flights on.
airline website.
Especially getting the chance to have a discount that we know can be
And you get to
expensive.
choose your
Yeah.
seats.
Yes.
So that's an awesome opportunity.
Right? Gotta book those trips. Yeah, book in advance if you can. All right, stick with us. A final recap of your headlines and your weather coming up after this.
Now at 8 o'clock they're going to repeat.
Because no two people sleep the same. Only Sleep Number smart beds let you each choose your individual firmness and comfort. Your Sleep Number settings. It's so smart. It
8 o'clock they will
warms
repeat.
up to 13 degrees on either side for your ideal sleep temperature and effortlessly responds to both of you. For your best sleep, night
I
after
see
night.
whenever I
Now
do
at its
that.
lowest price
It's
ever.
a
The
mess
all-new
my
Queen Sleep Number C2
hair
smart bed is
up,
only $880 plus free home delivery when you add a base.
This ain't what you
Shop for
call
limited
messy
time.
bun,
Sleep next
huh?
level. Only at Sleep Number.
I'm Pat McWhorter. Royce's son Blakely was injured in a car wreck.
The attorneys that had McWhorter Bellinger and Associates, they took the time to explain everything to us and
But-
show us the way. And I'm extremely grateful for everything that they did.
Call us at 803 Law Firm.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with
I
age.
love Harry
He had
Winkler.
AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like straight lines that seem wavy, blurry or missing visual spots that make it hard to see faces, like this one, or trouble with low light that makes driving at night a real challenge.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
Notice
Dangerous.
vision changes? Don't wait. GA is irreversible. It's important to catch it early. Talk to your eye doctor about GA and learn more at gawon'twait.com.
This may look like a holiday shopping showdown, but it's a Nissan sales event tag. Good thing my Rogue has intelligent all-wheel drive.
So does my Altima.
Now get a low $319 per month lease on road, or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Road Platinum. Better hurry, these offers won't be back in stock.
WIS First Alert Weather is the Midlands' biggest name in local weather, with the most meteorologists and more than 50 years of experience, so you get the most coverage when and where it matters. From early morning temperatures to what you'll expect overnight and everything in between to get you through your day. WIS First Alert Weather, the largest team of local weather experts on air, online, and on the go. WIS News 10 First Alert Weather. Watch WIS News 10 live from anywhere. Stay on top of the weather and get breaking news alerts. The WIS News 10 app, sponsored by the Stanley Law Group.
Even though many of us have a cloudy or mostly cloudy sky to start the day, we will get some clearing once we get closer to lunchtime and into this afternoon. So yet again, we filter sunshine back in. It takes a little bit of time, but it gets there, especially during the second half of the day. And the sunshine that we get does help our temperatures thaw out from our chilly morning. They'll top out in the mid-50s before it's all said and done this afternoon. Now, as we head throughout a good portion of the upcoming week, we're going to stay dry. If you've got some yard work to catch up on, maybe you want to get your car washed today, tomorrow, Thursday as well, all looking pretty good to get that done, dry. Even some of our days featuring nothing but sunshine. And then once we get into Friday as well as Saturday, that's where we have the opportunity to bring more moisture back into the Midlands, and with it, opportunities for showers to wrap up the work week. And as we head into the upcoming weekend, and coming up here in just a few minutes, we'll look ahead to your weekend forecast, and we'll also talk about some of our colder mornings that we have and when the coldest air is set to settle into the Midlands. Intisar.
And recapping your top stories, Alec Murdaugh will be back in court for sentencing on state financial crime charges. He pleaded guilty over a week ago as part of a plea agreement, and if approved by Judge Newman, that would add an additional 27 years to Murdaugh's time in prison. Prosecutors say Murdaugh stole $8 million from his client's legal settlements. That hearing is scheduled for 10 a.m. this morning, and our Nick Neville will be at the courthouse to provide live updates throughout the day, both on air and online at WISTV.com. In Sumter County, an $80,000 chicken heist has been foiled, and a suspect is now in custody. The suspect is 55-year-old Christopher Thomas, a truck driver from Florence. was hired to deliver more than 41,000 pounds of chicken to 2 locations in Milton, Georgia. However, he is suspected of stealing the chicken for the purposes of reselling it. He is now charged with breach of trust, fraudulent intent. He is being held at the Sumter County Detention Center on a $50,000 bond. Officials at the Albanese Glen Detention Center are investigating a weekend assault involving several inmates. Officials say the assault happened Saturday night around 5:30. They say a 40-year-old inmate was attacked by another inmate after using the restroom, and then soon after, many others joined in on the assault.
Oh, shit.
The victim has injuries to his face, head, and arms, and they were taken to the hospital. He is expected to survive. We now know the identity of the body found in an abandoned Motel 6 on Burning Tree Drive in Lexington County this past August. The individual has been identified as 49-year-old Anthony McCullough. WIS previously reported in August when the body was found. Lexington County Coroner Margaret Fisher said after conducting an autopsy, the cause of death was determined to be a multi-drug overdose. Fisher says this case specifically sped up the process of having that abandoned motel building demolished.
Thank you. Thank you.
You might have scored great deals for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but it's time to give back. It's Giving Tuesday. Today, everyone is encouraged to be generous this holiday season to help people here in our community. Acts of kindness can be from paying for a cup of coffee from someone in line at a drive-thru or donating to a local charity or organization. With the holiday season now in full swing, the Lexington Police Department's Pack the Pontoon is underway. It will continue all the way through December. The department will host several toy collection centers over the next couple of weeks.
I love it. I love that
Today's
name,
event
Pack
is
the
taking place
Pontoon.
from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. at the Tractor Supply on Sunset Boulevard. If you would like to donate, the pontoon will be in the parking lot where you can put your donations. Lexington police officers say items will be accepted at the county's police department through December. And speaking of getting into the holiday spirit, this weekend is the annual Carolina Carillon Christmas Parade. Hundreds of floats and bands will roll down Sumter Street this weekend, and WIS will have live coverage of the event. Our very own Greg Adeline and Judy Gatson will provide live commentary. It all starts at 10 a.m. this Saturday, December 2nd, right here on WIS.
If you're leaving anytime soon, make sure you bundle up. Mid and upper 30s out there for many of us as we get ready to navigate our Tuesday. Even as cold as 33 this morning in Chesterfield and a chilly 30 degrees this morning in Chester. There are some thicker clouds that have built in. Remember, these are clearing out though. Even though you see them in our sky right now towards the upstate, we're already starting to get a little bit of clearing, and this will slowly happen as we head throughout the day. So we get back to sunshine, doesn't happen until the afternoon, but we will see some sunshine. Mid-50s for your afternoon highs, and then much colder for Wednesday and Thursday morning. Mid and upper 20s out there across the region. We do thaw out into the 50s and 60s by the time we get into Thursday. And then Friday and the upcoming weekend, we do have showers that make a return to the Midlands starting Friday. And that'll continue into Saturday and Sunday before we eventually cool off into the mid and upper 50s once we get rid of this rain over the weekend.
Thanks so much for catching sunrise this morning. Have a great day, everyone, and stay warm.
Live from Columbia, South Carolina, WIS News 10 Sunrise starts now.
This morning on Sunrise, more families have been
repeat.
reunited from the hostage exchange in Israel. But with the 4-day truce expiring last night, is there any hope for an extension?
We've got some cooler afternoons ahead for this time of the year, but as we get into the weekend, we're becoming more mild and with it the opportunity and some showers.
They need to let all of them go. That's all I'll say.
Plus, a body found at an abandoned Lexington motel has finally been identified. Who it is, coming up. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in to Sunrise on the CW. I'm Intisar Faulkner. And I'm Jordan Markoff. We're going to start now with some national headlines this morning. The country is beginning to say its final farewell to former First Lady Rosalind Carter. She died at her home in Plains, Georgia on November 19th at the age of 96. There will be a tribute service today at the Glenn Memorial Church at Emory University, and former President Jimmy Carter is planning to attend. President Biden, First Lady Jill Biden, and all of the former First Ladies are expected to attend as well. A wreath-laying ceremony was held yesterday at her alma mater, Georgia Southwestern State University. Carter founded the Rosalind Carter Institute for Caregivers on the school's campus in 1987. The former First Lady will then travel back to Plains for a final time. There will be a private funeral service tomorrow morning at the couple's Maranatha Baptist Church. She will be laid to rest at the Carter's home. Turning to the war in Israel this morning, dozens of families are celebrating after loved ones were released by Hamas over the past 4 days. But more than 160 people remain held hostage, according to the Israeli Prime Minister's office. Negotiations over their release continue. Meanwhile, in Washington, lawmakers are negotiating additional aid to Israel. Jen Sullivan looks at the latest hostage release and the ongoing debate by lawmakers here at home.
9-year-old Ohad Munger running to his father, feeling his firm embrace. A hug they waited 49 days for. Ohad, his mother and grandmother were among the 69 hostages released by Hamas over the past 4 days. One of the youngest, Abigail Eden, who turned 4 while being held hostage. Seen here smiling, surrounded by her grandparents, aunt and uncle. Her parents were murdered by Hamas. For these families,
that poor baby.
relief they've waited weeks for.
Oh, that poor baby.
Whose cousin and children are seen being released in this video.
We are very relieved.
Y'all please keep. The only thing that I could tell her grandparents and her uncles, her uncle, what they could do is to keep her parents' memory alive.
An agreement has been reached to extend
Tell her about her
by an
parents.
additional 2 days.
The
It's unknown when
good-
remaining hostages will be released.
I mean,
Meanwhile, in Washington,
what it was
negotiations
like,
continue over aid
because
for
she's
Israel.
not going to
Congress
remember.
support this week.
We desperately need the supplemental funding that the president asked for.
I mean,
Some progressives want restrictions on aid.
only 3
Senator
years
Bernie
old when
Sanders
your
asking for
parents
Israel
are
to
murdered
end
by
Israel's
Hamas?
indiscriminate bombing in Gaza before sending more money.
Come on.
Some conservatives want to see changes to immigration policies here at home.
I still keep my loved ones'
Aid to
memories
allies like Israel
alive.
and Ukraine. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Well, it's been another cold morning, and it is time to turn on the heat in your apartment, your home, and warm up the car. Yes, meteorologist Chandler Jordan joins us now to look at the
And you
first
know
two
he's going to get a
forecasts this
fun,
morning. Chandler, please tell me what's going to warm up again.
payment.
As we get into
I
the
mean,
afternoon,
they're going to be, they're already thinking about, hey, book that trip to Mexico. Your light company.
As we wake up, and for some of us, we're even waking up below freezing to start the day. Good morning to Lancaster, where it's currently a chilly 30 degrees. We've got a chilly 31 for you in Saluda, and good morning to Chester, also coming in below freezing at a cold 30 degrees. Now, we do eventually get back to where we're warming up, and that's as we filter in some sunshine, but this morning, sunshine is going to be a little harder to come by. We did have a weak disturbance move across the Midlands as we've been asleep and starting our day today. These are cirrus clouds, the thin clouds that you see in the higher parts of the sky. They're blanketing much of the region and the southeast United States. So these will continue to clear off to our south and to our east, at least for the first part of the morning, and into lunchtime. We'll hold on to quite a few of these clouds. We don't really start to see some better clearing until closer
I hate
to 10
having
and
to
11
repeat
o'clock,
myself,
where
but
it'll be partly cloudy.
do
And
what
then
you
by
gotta
the end
do.
of the afternoon, we're back to a sky that is full of sunshine, and that's what helps our temperatures thaw out from our chilly morning. They'll top out in the mid-50s by the end of the day. So not too bad for your Tuesday afternoon. And as we head throughout this week, we'll continue to slowly warm up, and with it, more moisture builds in, and the opportunity for some rain to return to the Midlands. I'll let you know when that is coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Intisar.
Turning to our top stories happening today, Alec Murdaugh will be back in court for sentencing on state financial crime charges. He pleaded guilty over a week ago as part of a plea agreement, and that agreement, if approved by Judge Newman, would add an additional 27 years to Murdaugh's time in prison. Prosecutors say Murdaugh stole $8 million from his client's legal settlements. A hearing is scheduled for 10 a.m. this morning. WIS will have coverage and continue to keep you updated both on air and online at WISTV.com.
You ain't getting out of jail. What the hell?
We now know who was killed in a crash in Kershaw County on I-20 in Elgin Sunday. County Coroner David West says 72-year-old Martin Toke from Murrells Inlet died at the scene. EMS got the 911 call around 7:34 Sunday night. Authorities say he and his wife were driving home from the holidays. Toke's wife was taken to the hospital and has since been released. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. Lexington County officials have confirmed the identity of the body that was found in an abandoned Motel 6 over the summer. According to the county coroner's office, the individual that was found has been identified as 49-year-old Anthony McCullough. WIS previously reported back in August that the body was found on the third floor of the motel shortly after 7 p.m. Well, County Coroner Margaret Fisher said today, after conducting an autopsy on August 16th, that the cause of death has now been ruled as a multi-drug overdose. Fisher says this case specifically sped up the process of having the abandoned motel building demolished.
Some of those people were using the rooms to stay in, and it was bringing a lot of drug use and homelessness, and a lot of things were going on in the hotel. So the fact that he had been in the hotel room probably close to a month before anybody found him was a big factor in them pushing to go ahead and demolish the hotel.
The autopsy report showed McCullough had overdosed on methamphetamine. Currently, the matter of death is a drug-related overdose and has been ruled accidental. This morning, we continue to learn more about the tragic shooting death of a 6-year-old boy in Orangeburg County. This is 6-year-old Avery Davis. He died Saturday after being shot in the head during a hunting accident on Friday. That shooting happened just off of Whisperwood Road in Orangeburg County, near the Calhoun County line. Our Ashley Jones has the latest.
I had the chance to speak with Avery's father, Jeremy Davis. He told me that Avery was an organ donor. And Monday night, friends and family met here at Prisma Health in Columbia and walked from the 6th floor to the OR while Avery's organs were donated. The family tells me that they're just hoping that Avery's life and his legacy will live on through another child.
Oh man, brave, tough, wild, just a shining light.
Those are just a few words Avery's baseball coach Shane Weeks used to describe him. He was a catcher for the Cameron Colts in Cameron, South Carolina. The 6-year-old was one of the youngest players on a team of 7 and 8-year-olds.
He was not scared of the ball. He was not scared. When he got that catcher's gear on, he just blocked the ball up. Most kids would get out of the way. Avery's doing whatever he can to stop it. So to see that in a kid that young is special.
An incident report from the Orangeburg County Sheriff's Office says that Avery was sitting on a deer stand with another 6-year-old when a shooter aimed too high while trying to shoot an animal. The South Carolina Department of Natural Resources has identified that shooter, but because the investigation is still ongoing, they're not yet releasing that information. Investigators say a stray bullet from the gun hit Avery in the side of his head.
It hit everybody hard. It really hit everybody hard. You know, when I heard it, I was right there. We were kind of down the road, and game warden buddy said he had to go to a call, and said it was in 4 holes, 6-year-old boy, and I knew it. I knew that it was my buddies over there, and you know, it hit us all hard.
Funeral arrangements have not yet been made for Avery. I did speak with officials from the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources, and I asked them on what basis did they rule Avery's shooting accidental. They told me that those details are part of the ongoing investigation, and they cannot yet release that information at this time. But of course, I will continue to follow this story and keep you all updated as I learn more. But for now, reporting here in Columbia, I'm Ashley Jones, WIS News 10.
School officials with Calhoun Academy say that counselors will be on site to speak with any students or staff. They released this statement yesterday saying they are heartbroken over the news of the passing of Avery Davis. They send their thoughts and prayers to Avery's friends and family. Still ahead on Sunrise, the Midlands is ready to welcome the most wonderful time of the year. That's right, it is Christmas time. Hear about some of the upcoming holiday events after the break.
Down in Columbia right now, clouds cloudy skies for us and all across the Midlands. We've got cloudy to mostly cloudy skies and temperatures that are in the mid-30s. Now, as we head through the next couple of days, we've got some nice weather ahead of us. If you want to get a car wash, catch up on some errands or outdoor activities. Next few days, nice for that. By Friday and Saturday, we've got a return of moisture into the Midlands, and with it, our next opportunity for rain. We'll look ahead to how much rain falls in your full First Alert 10-day forecast. That's coming here right after the break.
And it's Giving Tuesday, a perfect time to help a family this Christmas. Our Families Helping Families phone line is now open for 2023, so call in to adopt a family this morning. From now until tonight at 8 p.m., you can call that number, 803-758-1020, to adopt a family today. Stay with us. More Sunrise after this.
WIS First Alert Weather is the
I'm
Midlands'
getting too much
biggest
wind.
local weather with the most meteorologists and more than 50 years of experience, so you get the most coverage when and where it matters. From early morning temperatures to what you'll expect overnight and everything in between to get you through your day. WIS First Alert Weather, the largest team of local weather experts on air, online, and on the go. WIS News 10 First Alert Weather.
Football fans, go to WISTV.com for your chance to win the touchdown takeout from Hardee's. Each week, one person will win a $50 gift card to Hardee's to have the ultimate touchdown takeout. Go to WISTV.com and enter today.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any two, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
It hardly ever snows in our house this time of year, which can be a big bummer. But I still check every day, just in case. My mom says never give up, because the holidays are full of miracles. And they are, especially with my mom.
You're always there for them, and we're always here for you. Food Lion, here for every moment.
I've got home internet from T-Mobile. It only costs $50 at T-Mobile. Just one cord to set up. Say goodbye to the truck. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. They won't raise your rates at T-Mobile. You'll get a great deal every day.
Home internet from T-Mobile, just $50 a month.
That's why I'm paying $200 a month. They're combining my internet with my phone, with my wireless internet with my phone. Hello. I got home internet from T-Mobile.
Tonight, this was like a complete game from them, only on the CW.
Wanna know what's happening? Into the end zone! Classic football. Don't miss Inside the NFL. Everybody make play! Every Tuesday night, we come here to make you stay cool.
This was a defensive win.
We play a physical brand of football. Let's go!
Inside the NFL, tonight at 8/7 Central. Stream for you next day on the CW.
Get the WIS First Alert Weather app today, so you'll always know what's coming. Sponsored by the Stanley Law Group, your injury law professionals.
The Sumter Police Department is teaming up with the Salvation Army to make Christmas a little brighter for some kids. Each Saturday through December 16th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., come help pack a cruiser with new unwrapped toy donations. The first chance is this Saturday, December 2nd, at the Walmart on Broad Street. The following Saturday, December 9th, they will be at the Tintman Gill. And finally, on Saturday, December 16th, they will once again be at the Walmart on Broad Street. So come out and help make young spirits bright this holiday season. And speaking of ringing in the holiday season, the annual Carolina Carillon Christmas Parade is this weekend. Hundreds of floats and bands will roll down Sumter Street. WIS will have live coverage coverage of the event, our very own Greg Adeline and Judy Gatson will be there to provide live commentary. It all starts at 10 a.m. this upcoming Saturday, December 2nd.
And as we get into the weekend, you know, our forecast does feature the opportunity for rain to make a return. And I'll talk more about that with some more detail here coming up in just a few minutes.
Chandler, right now, you're not my favorite.
I'm meteorologist Chandler Jordan out of the First Alert Weather Center. And I just want to give you an update on the tropics. No disturbances that we're keeping an eye out for in the Atlantic Ocean, which means that we have ourselves a quiet finish to Atlantic hurricane season. The season comes to an end on Thursday, and there's no other disturbances forecast to develop over the next few days.
So which means Ed Power
season. Now closer to home, we look out from our downtown tower camera. We've been talking about this blanket of cirrus clouds that have built in with the disturbance overnight. You can see those off in the distance of our camera, and they're so high up in the sky that our ground observations aren't able to pick up on them. That's why in downtown Columbia it thinks that we have sunny skies, but in fact it's the complete opposite. We've got cloudy skies out there. And we're going to stay cloudy like this for at least a few more hours as we get rid of these clouds. You can see the blanket of them across the Midlands on First Alert satellite radar this morning, and it's all in association with a disturbance through the southeast. The moisture with this disturbance stays away from us. No rain for us today, and we're just going to continue to see this thick deck of clouds move off to the east and southeast, and as it does, we'll begin to feature and filter a little more sunshine back into our skies.
This helps me live.
Clouds will be expected all throughout the day. We get back to sunshine this afternoon, and that's what helps our high temperature get back into the mid-50s before it's all said and done later on. Now, we're staying dry through a good portion of the week. If you needed to catch up on any outdoor plans or yard work or any type of gardening, those types of things. But as we get into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, our pattern turns unsettled again, and we have showers that are going to drop back into the Midlands and stay with us due to a stalled out frontal boundary across the region. Now, as far as rainfall totals, some plentiful amounts can be expected, especially just to our west throughout parts of Georgia. Closer to 4 or 5 inches of rain can be expected from Friday through Monday. I'd say the 2-inch range, that's going to be a little closer to the upstate, but that does include places like Newberry, Saluda as well, could pick up on some amounts of rain that get a little closer to 2 inches. Now, a little farther to the south, 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain throughout parts of the low country, even across
these right here ain't nothing but horse pills.
2 inches of rain can be expected as we head through the next few days once we get into the weekend and the start of next week. So
you have to take these one at a time.
For us, and given our drought situation, we can certainly use the help with all the rain that
I'll show you a big horse pill.
Dry ground throughout parts of the upstate. This heavy rain will help that out, even across the Midlands where we've got the moderately dry ground.
This right here.
Lexington and Richland counties.
Is your fish
help
oil.
that out as well. Even across the low country where we've got some drought currently, that'll also get some help thanks to this rain that we have headed our way. Now, the timing, unfortunate since it comes on the weekend, but got to be grateful for this where we can get it. In the meantime, if you need to step
cranberry.
outside, take advantage of the next few days. We get back to sunshine by the end of this afternoon, cold the next couple of mornings.
I had to play
and
around with medicine. Not medicine, vitamins.
Some much colder air settles in. Sticks with us, but we're thankfully thawing out back into the 60s by Thursday. We get rain to build in on Friday. That continues as we get into Saturday and Sunday. So just be prepared for rounds of rain as we get into the weekend. And then once we get into next week, look at that. We are a little bit cooler after we get rid of the rain.
I see the thing about taking fish oil. Go for the burp.
Tuesday morning. Sports Wrap is coming up after the break.
Hi, I'm BJ, owner of West Shore Home. At West Shore, we believe in giving back to our local communities. So right now, we're lowering our prices to help you get a brand new shower or bath while supporting an amazing
We're going to hear about chicken
this
eyes.
week, for every consultation we provide, we're making a donation for diamonds to help conquer childhood cancer. And
I can't get over myself with the damn chicken eyes. What the fuck?
25% off your entire shower or bath project.
Now make sure Jeannie's got the right one. It says Boost. Yep, Boost B-O-O-T. Boost.
To make getting in and out of the shower easier than ever. You can also choose from multiple styles of colors and grab bars. The best part about these is you can choose where you need them for the most support or stability. We also have seating options that can help keep you safe while giving you that clean, modern look. Or If you're just looking to upgrade your bath to something more modern and easier to maintain, we have tons of styles and options so you can get the bath of your dreams. We have marble styles like this, or laser etched tile options like this. And we offer various accessories like these shower doors and different kind of shower heads so you can get the exact shower you want. If you've been putting that shower bath model off because the timing wasn't right, this week is the perfect time to call and schedule your free consultation. We'll send somebody out at a time that works for you, and they're going to get the exact measurements, show you the different options and trending styles, and give you exact pricing for the project. If you're just in the planning phase, don't worry. You have no obligation to make a purchase. But if you do want to get it now, take advantage of our biggest sale of the year. Call today to schedule your free consultation to take advantage of the special holiday offer. 25% off all showers and baths. And remember, whether you need that new bath today or if you're just planning for the future, you'll be supporting an amazing cause during this holiday season if you schedule your free consultation now. Last year we raised $100,000. And with your help, we're going to make that.
Okay,
All you have to do
we are done.
Download the Corner Pantry app today for savings on gas, in-store discount, and free items. With the Corner Pantry app, you'll never pay full price at the pump again.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out. Oh, what do I
Gamecock
need to
fans, bring your
do?
Gamecock to their game day cupcakes at the Corner Pantry for a free fountain refill. Download the Corner Pantry app and save on your favorite snacks and lower your prices at the Corner Pantry. It just feels right.
Happy 70th anniversary to WIS and everyone at the Big Red Tent.
For 70 years, the most trusted source for news. WIS News 10.
Clemson wins out in the month of November and finishes the regular season with an 8-4 record. The Tigers were 4-4 at the end of October, but now they're bowl bound. Clemson
Fuck you!
upper tier bowl with its fifth place ACC finish. Most projections point to a bowl on each coast. The Tigers are likely to receive a bid to either the Gator Bowl in Jacksonville or the Holiday Bowl in San Diego. The Gator faces an SEC opponent, while the other side of the Holiday matchup belongs to the Pac-12. Bowls will be released on Sunday once conference championships are decided. Regardless of where they go, the Tigers are happy to have one more game.
Fuck you, and fuck you.
Momentum that this is going to continue to build for next year, and
Bastard.
just continually to have. No matter what adversity comes towards us, we've never lost faith. I feel like I've been saying.
How about you never lost faith, you damn liar?
It's just something that starts with Coach Sweeney. It just starts with the leaders on this team, and just so proud of them for anything.
It's state championship week in high school football. 4 Midlands teams across 3 classes will vie for a title starting this Thursday at Oliver C. Dawson Stadium in Orangeburg. Charter schools Gray and Oceanside Collegiate will face off in the 2A title game for the first and likely last time. Both schools will change classifications next year. Camden is back in the state title game in 3A, taking on upstate powerhouse Daniel. The Bulldogs finished as the state runners-up in 2020 and 2021, falling to Daniel both times. And the Midlands matchup in 5A, region rivals White Knoll and Dutch Fork. The undefeated Timberwolves are led by former Silver Fox assistant Nick Pelham, but those Silver Foxes are on a tear, a 7-game win streak since starting the season 2-5.
We just kept saying, just keep battling, just keep battling. We're too good for this. We got too good a tradition. We got too good of players. I think our coaching is solid. If we just...
I am going to end this right now. That was morning coffee. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye, y'all.
I think it'll be a great ball game.